uthini lo muntu?
Uthi sokhipha le fastera le.
Uthi nizokhipha ifastera sihleli phakathi sisendlini. Ngimtshelile ukuthi lento angayenzi, ngikhulume naye izolo. Ikamera lami leli ngiphakathi. Ngiyambona njengoba enikhomba nje bengisabhizi ngenyini, but ngiyambona elikhomba sihlala la phakathi nabantu abami. Akwazi ukuthi umuntu angakhipha ifastera kunabantu phakathi. Seven ayizukwenzeka lento othi ayenzeke. Alizophuma ifastera ngihleli phakathi kwi bedroom yami. Leyo nto ayizukwenzeka.
Utshelile msi.
Hayi awungitsheli.
Yenza.
Ufika nencwadi yasecourt.
Hawo.
Ufika nencwadi yasecourt ekhuluma lento oyishoyo. Yey, inkantolo ezothi ihleli la illegally. Kukwami la. Inkantolo ezokhuluma leyo nto, hayi wena. You are the one that is violating my rights nabantu abami. Angikwazi ukuthi uhleka na into ehlekisayo njengamanje. Uzosola ngalento oyenzayo. I-unlawful lento oyenzayo Tevin, ngihleli lapha akunamuntu ozokhipha ifastera ngihleli la ngaphakathi. No, awungitsheli. No, you don't do that. You apply for an eviction order. Mangabe sengikhishwa inkantolo, you can come and do as you please. You don't get to tell me anything njengamanje. You go and apply for an eviction order mangikhishwa inkantolo. Then uzongena and do as you please. Njengamanje mina nawe ayikho into esikhulumayo. Angazi noma uyangizwa yini. Uzongena enkingeni. There's nothing else to say. Ngitshelile into engifuna ukuyisho nekumele ngitshele yona. Go and apply for an eviction order. Stop harassing me and my kids. Stop intimidating us. Kuyaphulwa kwami ngihleli ngaphakathi. Kuyaphulwa kwi bedroom yami ngihleli ngaphakathi. Iziqhwaga zasegoli ezinemali kuyaphulwa kwami. Ha. Ziboneleni, bukani. I'm not making this up. You can't make something like this up. Kuyaphulwa kwami ngihleli ngaphakathi. Isiqhwaga esikhulu. Esinemali. Sithenga nombani. Ukuthi kwenzakale the way afuna ngakhona. Bukani. Nangi boss enkulu. Thumela abantu bakhe ukuthi bazokwenza umathanda emzini wami. Nangiya. Sanibonani Mzansi, njengoba nibona nje ngilale kunjena. I-safety yami yabantu abami is compromised. I lay awake ngizibuza ukuthi kungenzakalani ebusuku, because anyone can just step into my room enze the way afuna ngakhona. Ngidinga usizo Mzansi, ngidinga usizo lwenu nombani ongasiza ngosizo lomthetho. Namanje i-supply yethu electricity has been cut off by this guy. Asikhona ukurecharge asebenzisa prepaid. We need to be connected to the outside world. Ama resources nje awekho, usizo lomthetho siyalidinga. Sidinga ukudla, I'm a single mom, ibamba abantwana ngamazinyo. Kunzima. Angizophuma kuleli room ngoba into azama ukuyenza uTevin Mashila i-constructive eviction. Angizokumvumela. Mela enkantolo alandela iprocess yakhona nami ngithola ichance yokuzikhulumela nenkantolo ngichaze udaba lwami nalelo. Ngiyanicela Mzansi ngicela ningisize. Uhulumeni, ama political parties wonke noma ngabe ubani, ama individual noma ngabe ubani ongasiza ngicela nisize nabantwana. Kunzima. Sengile artist ke elingasaqasheki, angazi ukuthi why ngingawathola amagigi, bayaza bayiphethe industry ukuthi why angina income. Kunzima. Noma ngithi ngiyazama ukuhlanganisa angazi akuhlanganiseki. uTevin wangena lana bakhipha into zami, all my beads and all the materials engisebenzisayo to make jewelry nama crafts za end up as dustbin yet pick it up. Ngabona kamuva ukuthi lezi zinto zami zonke zilahliwe. Bafowethu kuningi. Mina nabantu abami siya victimized la siharaswe on a daily. I-SAPS ayenza ilutho. I've been to i-Boyson's Magistrate Court abakangenzeli lutho. Angisazi ngenze izolo kube worse. I-security company engiyibhadalayo ngithe mangiyibiza ukuthi izongivikela kungademolishwa ubondwa lwekamera lami ngiyiphakathi yasayida nalo muntu ngoba usheshe wakhipha amaphepha ukuthi indlu uyithengile. They were not willing to entertain.
Politically incorrect, Mashiane here. I saw a post and I thought, let me just get hold of this post, the contact detail, to verify if indeed this person is real and if there are no issues here that we can report. So I called and the call could not go through, so I was in doubt if indeed this person is Gcina Mkhize. So Gcina Mkhize is the lady who is on social media. She's an actress who's going through the most. She has lost her house, and I see she's got a Capitec account, as you can see, and she's requesting people to fund the crowdfunding. And these things are not straight. I don't know how it works. So I've done some in the past where I would have assisted people. So what I want to do now is I want to try to call her, speak to her, and because originally I wanted to speak to her face to face. So when I speak to her face to face, what it will help us is no one will doubt, and she will also confirm that this account number is hers, it belongs to her. So there are no middlemen, because this is what I'm trying to pursue. There are no middlemen, and other funding initiatives might be explored if she's willing. So let's see how far it goes. Hello, Ma'am Mkhize, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Mashiane, politically incorrect.
Please hold for me. I just wanna connect my headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sorted now?
Okay. So I'm putting it off.
Okay. So Ma'am Mkhize is going to explain to us how she got here and the best way for us to assist her. I think if those who have watched the videos will then recognize her. Are you back?
I'm still connecting.
Okay. So what will happen, you will hear from her. Unfortunately, because we are not live, you will not be able to call her directly and find other initiatives that you can help with. We will also check if at the place that she resides in, does she take gifts? How can people send gifts if they do not have cash? We'll just check with her because she's still trying to sort herself up. I think it's a microphone or a speaker that she's trying to battle with. I hope I'm audible because I've put the mic away down there so we can share the space with her. So she does not have Wi-Fi. She indicated she does not have Wi-Fi where she's residing, and so maybe it's one of those challenges that are compounding on her. Earlier on, she did an interview. I believe in that interview she would also share to us what is happening. So South Africa as a nation of coming together, because Ranalo Ubuntu, we will see just how far it goes. We do not know as of now how far people have started helping her. So this is the first contact we are making with her. Ma'am Mkhize, are you sorted?
I am sorted, but I'm struggling to hear you clearly. The audio is not very strong or clear.
Okay, let me try this. You tell me if it's better. Is it better this way?
Yeah, Yeah, now, you're sounding better.
All right, thank you very much.
Oh, yes, this is perfect. Thank you.
All right, sharp. Gcina Mkhize, can you please just introduce yourself to the audience so they know that it's you?
Okay. Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me on the show. My name is Gcina Mkhize. I'm a mother of 4. I'm a single mother of 4, 51 years old. Yeah.
Okay, we have played the videos that are on social media at the beginning, so for people to get the story behind. But so what is it that is not in the video that you wish our viewers and the other people who might have the recording of this podcast to see what is happening? What other information would you want to share with people so they know the predicament that you are sitting with?
Okay, where do I start? Okay, I think most people, if not everyone, is aware of the fact that after my bedroom was demolished, or after the wall was demolished and the window was taken out, I have had to sleep in that condition. My biggest challenge here is that the person who did all that sent me a message yesterday telling me that he was coming to resume or to continue with what he was doing on Friday. So he is still prepared or he's still planning to come back and do more demolitions and rearrange things while we are still occupying the house. I've been asking him to apply for an eviction order, you see, and follow those processes, follow the court processes. And then once the court has made the ruling, I don't know what the ruling is going to be, but if, say, the court decides that or makes a ruling or gives out an order that I should vacate the property, I will do that. But right now, I'm protected by the law. I'm protected by the PI Act. I need to have my say in court. I need to present my case and explain to the court what happened, you know. So the guy does not want to give me that opportunity. He continues to do stuff to try and constructively evict me. And that is not fair, you know, because it's taken a toll on our emotional health and our mental health, you know. So I really don't know, because the Mondio police station or the law enforcement has been aware of this for the longest time, but they are not willing to step in and help or to step in and do what they are supposed to do. So that is my biggest frustration, because I constantly have to worry about my safety and the safety of the kids. If a person is capable of doing what this guy has done, I mean, it means anything goes. It means he's capable of doing things that are way, way darker than what he's already done. So I constantly have to be worried of our safety as a family. Again, we stay with 2 males here. We don't even know their names. Since the 2nd of July, we have been staying with these people. We do not even know who they are, but they are placed here to make our lives uncomfortable, you know, in our own home. So it's a whole lot, eh? It's a whole lot. But I know by law, this guy is not supposed to invade our space. He might have bought the house. He might have papers in his possession, but that does not give him the right to invade our space. It does not give him the right to harass or intimidate us. All he needs to do is to go and apply for an eviction order, but he refuses to do that because he says it's expensive, one. Secondly, he says it's going to be a long process. But when he purchased this house, he knew that there's occupants in it. And what did he think was going to happen? So should we just pack our things and disappear because he has purchased our home? Is that what is supposed to happen? And how can he not have money to go and apply for an eviction order when he has money to buy people's homes that have occupants in them? It's not congruent as far as I'm concerned. You get what I mean? So now he keeps harassing us with pieces of our electricity. Sometimes it's our water. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of things.
Okay, ma'am. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you general questions. Maybe you give me short answers so we get through, so you can speak again. So I'm going to ask you questions that are maybe coming from the media and other people who have since heard the story. Where you are residing, are you residing with 4 kids as we speak?
One of them is with their father in Netherlands, but I reside with my 4 kids in this house. Yeah.
Okay, and so the youngest, how old is the youngest? 17 is the youngest.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my youngest daughter is 17.
And so the rest of the family members, because I understand you want to stay there and fight a fight that you already started. Do you not think maybe they would get residence somewhere? Is it in their best interest to be with you while you are in this battle?
Someone, a relative of mine, a close relative of mine, she offered to take the kids in, for their safety and their mental well-being.
Yes.
But now that meant the kids will have to relocate to another province. And the kids, they were not exactly comfortable with the idea of leaving me behind,
I understand.
To live it on my own.
I understand.
So it's gonna be a huge adjustment for them. We are still contemplating it, you see.
All right. And then do you have running water?
This is not healthy for them. Yeah?
Do you have running water?
Yeah, currently we do have running water.
And electricity?
The guy cut off our supply, our electricity supply.
Who the property owner, the new property owner?
Yes, the new owner, yeah. And they are using prepaid electricity, so when they try to recharge our meter, it cannot load the unit. So I don't know what it is. Because it tampers with the big box, the one that is situated outside the house, outdoors. He tampers with it a lot. So I don't know what it is.
Okay. So I don't know what the legalities will be there for him to touch. Oops.
That's how I feel. That's why I don't understand how the stupid Africans who are told to protect the system can say, beganga sapatali bond. Why would I pay a house for 10 years and then lose it? Why is it so easy for someone to lose their house in this country? I mean, why do I pay for a house for 20 years in the first place if for the same amount for a car I pay for 5 years and I'm done? Doesn't make fucking sense.
Hello?
Hi.
Mkhize Mashiane back from Politically Incorrect. Let's see if we can, I think it must be airtime on my side.
Oh, okay. Because we got cut off and I was wondering what happened.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Chap, can we continue?
Yeah, we can continue, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to check, did you ask the municipality side if a person has a right to tamper with the infrastructure, or he cut outside or inside the yard? Where did he make the disconnection?
I'm thinking, I'm assuming he made it within the yard because the box is like, it's situated on the wall, you see, but
okay.
on the outside.
All right, you spoke about having to share the accommodation with other strangers.
Two strange males, yes.
They are occupying the same house, or it's in an outside cottage?
They are occupying one of the cottages.
Okay, are they renting directly to the landlord, to the new owner?
I have no idea what the arrangement is, because the third time that he broke into our home, he told me that his brother-in-law needs to stay, a place to stay. Since he has found work somewhere around here in the south, and that was that. So it was his brother-in-law and then this other person. So I have no idea what the arrangement is.
All right, so as we currently speak, the poster that I sent you, it's on the screen for people to view. So I want us to get to the merits of how can we help you. So the gentleman who has taken ownership of your house, have you negotiated with him to pay rent until you get back on your feet?
I'm not supposed to negotiate anything with that guy. I can, well, he has been wanting me to pay rent towards staying here, but I still consider this to be my home. I'm not going to be paying rent to anyone for staying in my own house. I'm still investigating how the staying of this house went through. Do you understand what I mean?
Maybe let's talk about that.
There's a lot of things, there's a lot of stuff that happens in between that does not make sense, that does not connect. So I'm not prepared to pay rent. All he needs to do is to go and apply for an eviction order. Then he can deal with this property once I've vacated it. In the interim, he's supposed to stay away from this property. He's supposed to stay far away from this property as he possibly can, because he does not have a court order that authorizes him to occupy this property.
All right. Do you let me understand here, maybe for benefit of myself and the viewers. When you could not meet the installment obligations, how much was the amount in arrears, and what did the bank? What efforts did the bank make to assist you with payment?
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was about 500,000. You were talking anything maybe to the tune of 800,000. I'm not sure, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Because it accumulated interest over time when I could only pay half the bond. When I got divorced, my ex-husband and I were supposed to go 50-50 towards the bond, but he abandoned that responsibility and it was left with me. And because I had many other responsibilities towards the kids and everything else, I was now a single mother, I was on my own. I only paid half, and while I was paying half towards the bond, it accumulated interest. You see, and then when I lost my job, I could no longer carry on with my paying the bond. So, yeah.
So some of the questions that came, and maybe answer it with the divorce settlement, if you can. So some of the suggestions that came was maybe living south of Johannesburg in that area might have be seen as expensive. The option of selling the house and taking the difference and buying where you could afford, did that come through as a suggestion maybe from family members close to you?
No. None of the family members suggested that to me, but I did come to that decision by myself. At some point, I tried to sell this house. I had an estate agent get rid of this house. Let me sell it and see how much I can get for myself, and then I will take it from there. I could not. We could not find a buyer for it. I tried renting it out, and even that, was not successful. The people who wanted to rent the entire structure cancelled at the last minute. They said, hey, no, they can't because of one or two reasons. They cannot do it. And then I was stuck with this house, and then I thought, okay, it means I'm supposed to be here. This is where I'm meant to be. Let me just carry on then with life.
Okay. Can I now try to suggest that we do this? What kind of assistance do you need from the public besides monetary donations? Do you accept gifts?
I do accept gifts. If there's gifts, I will accept them. I need legal representation. I need counseling.
Okay.
It's a whole lot. I need people who can come and put the window back. The window that was removed. I need builders that can come and build the wall, because the wall that's supposed the window. You see the wall that sits below the window, it's gone. So I need builders who will come and fix my bedroom.
Okay. And if we get help, because one of the things I'm going to do, there's a lady called Bianca. She has assisted other people with crowdfunding. She knows how the processes work. Can I give her your contact so she could assist you with that as well? It's another means.
Yes, 1 minute remaining.
We are getting cut
I've
now.
also opened an account, I've also set up a better buddy.
All right. Then it's fine. Please share it with me. Please share it with me on WhatsApp so we can flight it here as well. Yeah, the airtime is gone now. Anything you want to say in closing quickly?
In closing, I just want my say. I just want peace. I don't want any problems. The guy should go and apply for an eviction order and follow those court processes. That is all I want.
Thank you very much. We'll see how it unfolds and how you could be assisted, ma'am. We'll continue engaging on WhatsApp. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am Gcina.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Guys, that is, it's a really sad story. Number one, if you picked it up with me, she really needs counseling. She spoke about counseling. She spoke about things that fell apart after the divorce. She could not make the payments. And I know what you think, what you immediately think, and that's what I think. It's not your house. Do this, do this, do this. We live in laws in South Africa. And one of the things she's doing, she's also trying to lean on the side of the law to say, I've occupied, so for you to take me out, evict me legally. So do we only think about her, or do we also think about the legal owner of the new house, because he also is the victim in the case. He bought a house, he's struggling to find tenants, or he's struggling to occupy. I don't know if the allegation is true that he's the one who cut electricity, because she's not sure. But I want us to talk about this. So my understanding was maybe she's battling to move somewhere else. So if people could donate for her to move from where she is to a place where she could live with her limited means, and the owner of the house occupy his own house and do what he intended to do when he was buying the house, because at the end of the day that's his house. But as you would have heard, she doesn't want to move, and I asked her if she wants to share maybe the burden of the house by contributing to the rent, maybe with the gentleman, maybe the owner, she pays him something that she can afford, because clearly she lost it because she can't afford it. And she spoke about, if you remember, anything above 500,000 to 800,000. You and I are thinking of maybe the difference that you would have sold. You could have bought maybe something that she could own anywhere in Gauteng, so she's not far away from acting gigs in the industry. It's a sad matter. It's really sad matter. Please tell me what you feel, and most importantly, those who wish, because it's not a force, those who wish they could continue donating. You saw the details. Donate there, and like I said, I do not want to disclose a location. I have a location. I don't want to disclose it because she did not give me permission to. Maybe if you contact her, she might disclose the location of where maybe you can drop her stuff and everything. So as the moment, I don't know what to do, because I don't want to double victimize her if she's a victim, and the owner of the house as well. I regard him as a victim, because I can imagine having bought a house and I find that it's not easy to occupy the house. Then I have to go the legal route. I talk with Nkabi, Bova, Gumede, Josie Eviction team. This will be a case for him. But on a humanitarian basis, I do not think he will take it. But maybe he can. Because I don't know. Because like I'm saying, both of them are victims. She's a victim of the financial circumstance. And maybe the question that I could not ask is, did she get relief fund for COVID? But I don't think it would have helped, because I think if you remember that list, Gcina Mkhize, it was around 100,000. 100? Yeah, I think 100,000, the maximum. Most were 65, 75, and that would have only went to groceries. So guys, this is an example of the industry that people live in. It will be inhumane of me to ask her, at the height of your career, couldn't you have bought a house that you could afford and settle it while everything's still good? It would be inhumane of me to do that. Dr. Snokwani said, African people, we've got Ubuntu, and this is an example of Ubuntu. We mostly who are watching this do not agree with her, but it's an African of us not to assist when she needs help. Machine politically incorrect. I'm going to hang in depth. You've seen her details. You've seen the story. You decide, Africa, if you want to lend a helping hand. And by the way, even if you want to help I don't want to call him the landlord, because he may not even be in renting his house. The owner of the house, if you could help him, you could help them, help each other. Because she spoke about lawyers, she spoke about helpers. Because the situation as it is, as Africans, let's not look on one side of the victim. You could help these people have a win-win. Someone could say, Mam Gcina, I've got a rental space. I can put you there for 24 or 25 months, or I can put you there with your kids in one room. You could be a caretaker of my other things. So she leaves that house. I do not know if that's what you'd want, but just so the other guy can occupy. I don't know how to resolve, but let me leave it there, because it's very emotionally taxing. I can imagine if it's your mother, you understand the kids did have an option of leaving the house. I don't think you would leave your mother in a house where the window is out. She's living with strange men in the house, and it's a hostile environment. And I do not think for mental health issues it's straining her, and I do not think those kids would leave their mother behind and live outside the province. It's a tough one, Africa. Tell us what is it that should happen. Let me tell you. So I've hosted people here. who, and this is the part that I keep telling people that maybe Mkhize will get help in this direction. You know, the Senzo Meiwa court case, there are people who are raising funds because of the Zulu unity. I repeated that, of the Zulu unity. The people of Zululand have this camaraderie. We hosted Ntokozo Mkhize, who came here, and the first thing she said about Zulu people is they've got a big resolve of assisting each other. They don't question, they assist first and then they ask later. And maybe this is one of those times where I believe she could be assisted. Mashani Political Incorrect. Thank you. Let's see how far it goes.